David responds by showing how his experience as a sheepkeeper had caused him to become a dangerous man. Because he was keeping sheep, David got the opportunity to become dangerous and fight and kill lions and bears on his own. It was part of the job. David wasn't just naturally dangerous. It's something he became over time. And when you think about it, it makes sense how something like this could happen. But first, credit where credit's due. I got this idea from Sherry Van Fleet. So, hi, Sherry. So we all know what's going to happen. David, he's going to use a sling and a stone to defeat Goliath. But how do you think he got so good with them in the first place? It's not an easy weapon to use. As a sheepkeeper, I can imagine you do a lot of waiting, just standing around, just waiting on the sheep. And as a young boy watching sheep, are you going to just stand around waiting for them? Absolutely not. You're going to take your sling and use it dozens, if not hundreds of times per day, just waiting for the sheep to do their thing. You get so good with your sling that you're able to use it to take down lions and bears. And after you take down enough lions and bears, you're ready to use your sling to take down Goliath. And that's where David's experience has gotten him to. Moving on, we see that Saul tries equipping David with his sword and armor, but David finds himself unable to go. And why shouldn't he? David's experience was as a shepherd, not as a man of war. David is unused to sword and armor and doesn't know how to fight in them. That's why his protest was that he had not tested them. David's experience wasn't with sword and armor, so that shouldn't be what David tries to use to defeat Goliath. Instead, David takes up his staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones. These were the tools David was familiar with, the tools of a shepherd. These were the tools David had used every day for years leading up to this moment. And these are what God was preparing David to use in this moment. And it's these in hand that David heads off to battle.